Hi there once again, dear guys and girls, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Petra. It's been a very busy week, so I've been wanting to post a new video or a couple of videos. So I just thought I'd make a quick one in between because I've got to rush off again in a minute. So I thought I'd just do a quickie. Right. I thought I'd speak on what narcissists do when you have taken back your power. And it could be that you've taken it back completely, that you've got no contact, but it could also be that you are thinking of ways, you are planning your escape. Let's put it that way. Your escape back to freedom from the emotional and, sorrowfully enough, maybe also the physical abuse. So what the narcissists will do is, when they are still conditioning you or when you are in relationship with them, they will find every single weak spot that you have, and they will do this once again in a very subtle way, because it'll be through conversation, through things that you have shared with them, that they will be able to pinpoint your weak spots. And by doing this, they know exactly which buttons to push. So when you get vulnerable, they will feed on that. That is their supply. So they will always attack your weak spots. And this is a very painful thing to go through. There might even be, when they pinpoint your weak spots, or when they it's like putting salt on the wound. So they will find your wounds, let me put it that way. And they will just keep throwing salt on there because that's just the way they operate. Narcissists are not truly loving and kind. They love to see you in pain. They love to see you hurting, whether that is an emotional pain or a physical pain. So they will always throw salt on those wounds. And when you have made the decision to leave, or you are in the process of leaving, that is when you will give your wounds, your vulnerable spots, time to heal. You will start the healing process. Because once those wounds have been healed, there is no way that it might still be a weak spot. I mean, if you just look at it in a sort of physical sense, if you have a wound on your hand, and that wound keeps bleeding and it just doesn't want to heal, and they just keep pouring salt on there, at some point it will heal. When you break away, you will go through the healing process. It will heal, and it might still always be a tender spot, but they will not be able to get salt on there anymore. So, these are the things to look forward to once you've broken away, and when you're in the depths of despair, where you're feeling that you just, you're not going to get through this trauma of abuse. Just remember that your wounds will heal and you will be fine. You will take your power back. Don't forget that. Another thing, of course, that most of you know is the lying. They lie a lot, and if there is something that they cannot get you with, if they are needing that narcissistic supply and they need to attack, but they just can't think of anything at that point in time, they will, they have no problem making up a whole story. So lies. But they will tell those around you, I think the proper term is flying monkeys. I'm not too sure. I need to look into that. But those that are around you, they will poison with the lies that they make up. And they are so good at painting this picture of it. It is in such, it's a story that is usually in such depth and detail that anyone would believe it. No one would really question their story. But I have experienced this myself, where it is just a load of lies, and you have to outsmart them. You have to get cleverer at their game. So you always have to be one step ahead of them. So they will, by the lying, they will also blow things absolutely out of proportion. And, you won't see it coming. It'll just sort of blindside you. You won't see this coming, but they do this. They blow things out of proportion to validate their false self. So that is another way of feeding themselves. And of course, what is also attached to this is the whole smear campaign. Once you have left a narcissist, or you've walked away, or you're trying to get your life back on track, and you are trying to rebuild whatever was broken down, they will launch a full-blown smear campaign on you. So be warned about this. And the only way really to get through it is, is to realize and to own the fact that you are in control of your life. It does not matter what the narcissist does, as long as you know and you believe that you are driving your own car, you are staying in your own lane, and surround yourself with these people, your support team that I spoke of in other videos. Surround yourself with these kinds of people, because that is what you need to get you through this. Because you will have the times again where you start doubting yourself, where you're thinking that maybe you are the narcissist. You will be checking every aspect of your life, because you just go into this, you launch yourself into this self-doubt. So when you see that coming, when you feel that coming, surround yourself with your support team. And once again, you are in control of your life, not the narcissist. Another thing, of course, that you have probably experienced, or maybe will experience, is that you tell the truth. That is your good nature. That is you being an empath. So you always tell the truth. You want to think good of others. You want to believe in the good of humanity. Only with narcissists, their goodness is usually a false goodness. It is not real. So you will tell the truth, but you at times will not be able to compete with the narcissist, because they will take you down. They have, they are master manipulators. And this stems from the fact that they have been producing this behavior for most of their lives. So the more that you exercise, the more that this narcissist exercises this behavior, the better they will get. And at some point, they are master manipulators. Now, I know that will probably flatter the narcissist, but there's nothing flattering about it. It's just sick. It devalues others. It takes down humanity. There is nothing that is wonderful about being a master manipulator. But talking to those who have been through this abuse, you need to know that you need to just take care of yourself. You need to do whatever you need to do to keep yourself protected and safe. So I cannot tell you what that is. That is, for everyone, it's a very personal thing. It's very individual. So whatever steps you need to take to secure yourself, to keep yourself and your family safe, just go ahead and do that. Never underestimate a narcissist. Never underestimate them. When you go through this adversity, this abuse, this manipulation, all the horrible, horrible stuff that goes on in a relationship with a narcissist, you will feel that you have been broken, as I have said in previous videos. But there's nothing that makes you stronger than going through adversity. And I know you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, Petra, go somewhere else with your BS. But I'm telling you, that is the way that I felt when I came through this abuse. I thought, that's it. I'll never be able to get my life back on track again. But my wings have become so much more stronger. Adversity has this wonderful way, if you let it, has this wonderful way of, helping you to spread your wings, and it makes your wings stronger and stronger and stronger, and you will be able to soar on the wonderful feeling of being happy, of having joy, of having peace, of being able to just go out in the world without having this feeling that you need to keep checking over your shoulder. So it does get better. Use this adversity. It wants to tell you something. It wants to teach you something. And use it to make you a stronger and a better person. And there's so much more. Once again, I always say this in every video I make. There's so much more that I can say on this subject. But I'm so sorry. Once again, I'm very pressed for time. I have a meeting soon, so I have to get going. But I will be back. I promise that this week I will definitely make another video on just all the tricks and the games of the narcissist. All right, guys, stay well and be happy, and always redirect yourself to that inner place of peace, because you do have it, and don't let the narcissist take that away from you any more than they feel they need to. All right, guys and girls, speak to you again very soon. Bye now.